Alright everyone, good morning. Today is Sunday, August 4th, 2024 at 09:25. And today we have our day one outlook to look at here. Not too surprising down here, we have a slight for Florida because of Debbie. So we got a slight for Florida and a little bit of Georgia there, if you can see that here. We do also have a marginal, of course, surrounding that area of Florida into Georgia. We also have a few other marginals to point out here. Going from west to east, we have one out in Montana, into Wyoming, into a little bit of both Dakotas. We have this one over here that covers South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. We also have this one over here that covers a little bit of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York State, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So, yeah. So, anyway, cities we've got affected are Jacksonville, Tampa, St. Petersburg, Orlando, and Cape Carroll under a slight, and New York, Boston, Miami, Minneapolis, and Newark under a marginal. So yeah, so of course, obviously not too surprising here. We got a 5% down here in Florida because of Debbie again, and then 2% in both Florida and Georgia. So of course, those cities are Jacksonville, Tampa, St. Petersburg, Orlando, and Cape Carroll under a 5%. In Miami, Hialeah, Fort Lauderdale, Pembroke Pines, and Tallahassee under a 2%. So there definitely could be a chance that the EF1 tornado could touch down with the remnants of, or not remnants, but with Debbie, Hurricane Debbie. Going on to today's damaging wind risk, again, 5% in Florida and Georgia. We also have one out here in Montana, Wyoming, and both Dakotas. We have this one over here that's South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. And of course we have this one that covers a little bit of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York State, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So we've got cities like New York, Jacksonville, Boston, Miami, and Minneapolis under a 5%. So you could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts for that. Alright, today's hail risk. We've got this 5% out here in Montana and both Dakotas. We got this one out here in South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. We got this one over here in a little bit of Pennsylvania, New York State. We got Massachusetts. We got Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So, yeah. We got Minneapolis, St. Paul, Sioux Falls, Cedar Rapids, and Billings under this 5% hail risk. You could see 1 to 2 inch hail possible out of this system. Anyway, today the Storm Prediction Center says tropical storm, okay. Tropical Storm Debbie may produce a few tornadoes over parts of Florida and extreme southern Georgia through early tomorrow morning as it intensifies. So that's basically our outlook for today. Here's today's hail risk, today's wind risk, today's tornado risk, and our overall day one outlook. So anyway, if you're in Florida, stay safe from Tropical Storm Debbie. But for everybody else, I hope you stay weather aware and stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow.